guys, this is Lazarus. Today I'm gonna talk about Edmilson, Xavi and the Boer. Next I'm gonna do the rest, so let's just start with Edmilson. Edmilson comes with team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more toughness type club players, and Inside Master is a passive, so his stats rise by 50% if you guess right in a matchup, which is phenomenal. Special skills are sliding interception with 475 momentum, slash tackle with 475 and perfect cross with 415. So all three special skills are S ranked, which is awesome. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more toughness type players that gives everyone 3%. So finally we got some shields in club players, which is so overdue because Rising Sun players had shields, but now most meta players are club players, so we need those shields. Skill block cancel, so he will cancel one special skill block used against him, which is awesome too. Vital area master, so he is 7% stronger in both sides of the vital area. Not so much that he will find himself in the other vital area, but whatever. And that is again awesome. And on top of all of those awesomeness, he is a middle area interceptor, so 40% of the time during an automatic intercept his special skill will activate, so he'll pick up all white passes 40% of the time. So yeah, he got great hidden abilities. First we'll talk about his raw stats, so without Inside Master. So he is a bad dribbler at 29.9k, below average passer at 37.7, better 1-2 at 40k, while his tackle is at a borderline good 45.4, block bad at 45k, and good interception power at 52.5, so he might bully some skill players with his intercept special skills. Not much though. When you win in a matchup, he is a good dribbler at 45k, great passer at 56.6, better 1-2 at 6k, and his defensive stats are a great 68.2k tackler, great 67.6k blocker, and an unstoppable 78.7k interceptor. So if you win in a matchup, most balls are yours, which is so great. That means if he is in a matchup as a second or a third player, you can say comfortably the ball is yours, as long as you are behind a good tackler, that is. Now on the left side I will activate his vital area master, and on the right side you will see him in the vital area with Inside Master. So in the vital area he is a good tackler at 48.6 and an unstoppable at 71.3 with Inside Master. Bad blocker at 48.2, but a great one at a 70.7 with Inside Master, and a great 56.1k interceptor, but an unstoppable one at 82.4 if you win in a matchup. So this guy can be used as a great defensive midfielder because he can shield every keeper that doesn't have safety zone with his great blocking ability, and not to mention you will win every matchup if you guess correctly. He can be used as a central defender too, because as I said at my J League Soda analysis, that auto intercept will activate often when you are at an attacking formation, because he will be in the middle area, and again he will win most matchups when you guess correctly, and he can be a great side defender too. This guy is just perfect. I love him, I love using him, and he's great. Not to mention that all players are like running away from this guy like the plague. I would limit break him, tackle, block, intercept 23 and 10-10-11 speed, power, technique. Obviously with boundary breaks you can do intercept, technique, tackle, speed, block, power, pass, dribble in that order. So let's talk about Xavi. Xavi comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more agility type non-Japanese players and mid area master, so in the middle area he is 15% stronger. Special skills are magical heal pass with 475 momentum, matador turn with 440, and tactical tackle, interception with 475. So all three are a good S ranked special skills, which is obviously great. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more club players that gives everyone 2.5%, which is very easy to activate. Special skill block, which is great too. Direct hotline, so when he passes to a forward, that forward will be buffed by 5% when choosing the next command. Stamina goes down just so he never gets tired, and recovers so his stun time is reduced by 50%, which can be really great for an enabler, because if you pass to another passer with him, he will be ready to receive the ball right after that and make another pass or dribble while your forwards get into the right position. First we'll talk about his stats out of the middle area. So he is a good dribbler at 54k, great passer at 60.5k, great 1-2 at 56k, below average tackler at 38.5, and a good interceptor at 46.5. In the middle area he is a great dribbler at 62k, one of the best passers at 69.5, 1-2 is again great at 64.4, and now even his tackle is good at 44.3k, while his intercept is good at 53.5. Obviously this guy can be used as a defensive midfielder paired with a defensive DM, like a better defensive DM, while at the attacking midfielder position I would use him wherever in a 3 AM line, because that way you can manipulate his position so he always gets that 15% buff. I love these overpowering passers and dribblers. They make your life so easy sometimes because they can battle it out with the best of the defenders and make a chance alone with dribbling, 1-2 or passing. The fact he is a DM and AM makes him easy to fit in all teams. One downside for me is a team skill. I would love if he had a club agility team skill, because we already have 100 of these types of team skills, while we are kinda limited on the blue club team skills. I would limit break him, pass, technique, dribble, speed 25 if you plan on using him as an attacking midfielder, or pass, intercept, technique, speed 25 if you will use him as a DM. With boundary breaks I would go with pass, technique, intercept, dribble, speed, tackle in that order. Now let's talk about the Boer. The Boer comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more skill type club players, and forward, attacking midfielder, killer, passive, so his stats go up against those by 15%. Special skills are precision long pass with 455 momentum, lock on defense with 465, which is a tackle, and power block with 420 momentum. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more club players that gives everyone 2%, stat handicap resistance, so he will shield your team by 3%, which is great because it has no requirements, it just works. Direct hotline, so whatever forward or attacking midfielder receives a ball from this guy, he will be buffed by 5% on his next command, which is great. And yeah, by the way, his pass doesn't lose momentum with distance, so that's just awesome. You can do a lot of damage with him. Full power gauge up, so your full power gauge will rise by 10% whenever he wins in a matchup, which is great. And the special skills force up, so his passing special skill will be stronger by 15%. That's the reason that on the spreadsheet momentum of that pass is 523, not 455. That's because it's always active. First we will look at his stats versus anybody else but forwards or attacking midfielders. He is a bad dribbler at 33k, great passer at 59.7, 1-2 is close at 50.2, tackle is good at 54k, block is bad at 47.3, and intercept is also not so good at 43.4. Now this version of this player would matter if he was a defensive midfielder, but because he is only a defender, his passive will be active basically all the time. So with his passive active, he is a 37.8k dribbler, one of the best at passing at 68.6, 1-2 is great at 57.7, tackle is at a great 62k, while his block is not so good at 54.4, and intercept is, let's say, good at 49.9. Now with a defender that has 2 defensive flaws, I know we can say a lot of bad things, but because this guy is such a good passer and tackler, and because his pass doesn't lose momentum with distance, and because he shields your team, and because he gives every AM or forward 5% when he passes to them, gives this player his special value. Of course, you will use him on the sides, and I would use him only in a formation with 4 defenders all the way on the sides, of course, so he doesn't damage your team too much with that huge defensive flaws. Too bad he got, let's say, generic interception special skill, because if he got a better special skill there, he would be great. This way he is just a hole that gives something, but still a hole. I will limit break him tackle speed 25, pass intercept technique 16, 16, 18. With boundary breaks I would do his pass intercept and technique to the top, and that's basically it. If you like this video, like it. If you didn't like it, fuck it. Write down in the comments below what you think about these players. Like in a day or 2 time I will release analysis of those other 3 players, so subscribe so you don't miss that. All of the social media shenanigans are in the description of the video below. If you think that I helped you, you can tip me with the links to Streamlabs, or tip me in the description of the video below. You know, whatever I'm gonna stream, whenever I'm gonna stream, I will post it on my Discord, so join it in the description of the video, and that's basically it. See you guys, bye.